Today's topic is about how you can reduce facial hair or what is known as hirsutism or excessive hair growth for a person that has PCOS or what is known as polycystic ovarian syndrome. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of the specific foods that you need to include in your day-to-day nutrition and lifestyle so that they can help you manage the situation. That is excessive facial hair growth, having sideburns, chin hairs and all that, and chest hairs, abdomen hairs, which are associated with a lot of women that have PCOS. And PCOS is a metabolic condition, so that is one thing that you need to understand. So it means that there's something off with the metabolism that is now causing you the symptoms that you are experiencing, and it's not only a gynecological issue. But on this video, we're going to be talking about how you can reduce facial hairs, what are the foods that you're supposed to be taking, and the teas, if any, that you're supposed to be drinking so that they can help you manage the situation, which is excessive facial hair growth associated with PCOS. And the reason why women with PCOS usually have chin hairs or hirsutism is because of elevated levels of free testosterone, which is caused by increased levels of insulin. So you see, it's starting from the insulin levels, which is now increasing the levels of free testosterone and also affecting other hormones like estrogen and progesterone. So it's a whole hormonal imbalance kind of scenario. So, but in this case, facial hair is associated with high levels of androgens like testosterone. So the number one thing that you need to be taking is what is known as spearmint tea. If you have PCOS, definitely I know you have heard of its recommendation. It's a tea that is in the mint family, but it's not peppermint, it is not just mint, but it's called spearmint tea. So spearmint is a herbal tea that is very good. Not only does it lower high androgen levels, like testosterone, but it is also rich in polyphenols and antioxidants that help fight with inflammation. And inflammation is also a thing associated with women with PCOS. So you need to make sure that you are taking stuff that are reducing inflammation as much as possible. And spearmint tea is one that offers you all those benefits. And for you to actually get the benefits, you need to be taking like 2 to 3 cups per day so that it can help lower the excessive hair growth. But sometimes if you already have too much hair growth, it can only reduce new follicles from forming new hairs. But whatever you already have on your face, you need to manage it, even if it's with laser treatments or with electrolysis kind of hair removal. But now we are talking about avoiding new hair follicles from cropping up or from growing. So spearmint tea is your number one. You definitely need to be taking other kind of teas, herbal teas that are also very beneficial for PCOS, not only for high androgens, but for other issues like inflammation. Like now you can go for turmeric tea. There's also green tea or what is known as matcha tea. Those are some of the superb kind of teas that can help you even with lowering cortisol. In PCOS, there's a lot of hormonal imbalances. So it's not only androgens, it can also affect your cortisol levels. It can also affect your progesterone, estrogen, insulin, and all those. So those are some of the teas. So turmeric, matcha tea, dandelion tea. Those are some great teas that you can be taking if you have PCOS. But that's besides the point, because today we are talking about facial hairs. So we have talked about spearmint tea. Now we go to the number 2 food that you need to be focusing on, and that is ground flax seeds. Definitely, if you have been to a health store or you've been to our supermarkets, there's that section for seeds and nuts and for grains. So you need to make that section your friend. You need to make sure that you're getting flax seeds, not only just flax seeds, but ground. Either you can get it grinded there, or you can grind it with your own food processor. And that is something that you can easily add to your smoothies, porridge, chia seed pudding, and it's very, very good for lowering high levels of testosterone levels and minimizes hair growth, excessive hair growth, lowers inflammation, and is also good for lowering high cholesterol levels. So even if you have high cholesterol levels, without even having PCOS, ground flax seeds are to go for, because they are very important for that. And then number 3 food recommendation is fatty fish. Fatty fish includes salmon. I know is quite kind of expensive, but it's one of the best kind of fish, kind of fatty fish to go for. If not, you can go for sardines, you can go for tuna, you can go for mackerel. And if it is impossible for you to have fish intake like regularly, you need to get yourself with an omega-3 supplement, a high quality, third party tested omega-3 supplement. It's very crucial for lowering levels of inflammation and also for lowering high levels of androgens associated with excessive hair growth. So that is the number 3 food recommendation. Now we go to the number 4 food recommendation, which is pumpkin seeds. They are very popular even as to men and all that, but especially to women with PCOS, and you have chin hairs and all that, you need to make sure that you are taking pumpkin seeds. I've talked about flax seeds, and now we are on to pumpkin seeds. They are very, very good. The pumpkin seeds contain a nutrient which help prevent the conversion of testosterone to DHT. So DHT is the form of testosterone that now causes the facial hairs to crop up. So you need to make sure that you are also incorporating these pumpkin seeds. They can be eaten like that, like a snack, and also it can be taken alongside your oatmeal, your smoothies and all that, and they are delicious. They taste almost like a nut. They have a nutty taste. So they are very, very good if you can find them, and they are definitely in our health stores, they're in our groceries, they're in our app markets, or what is known as the supermarkets. You can find the pumpkin seeds and make them your favorite snack. So number 5 food or ingredient that you need to be taking to reduce or manage facial hairs is definitely turmeric. Turmeric has a lot of health benefits. It is widely known in Ayurvedic medicine for its benefits, but it's also especially beneficial for women with PCOS. It is loaded with antioxidants and has high anti-inflammatory properties. So it can help lower lipid levels. It can help improve insulin sensitivity, and also definitely helps lower your androgens. So it's something that you need to make sure that you are also like adding it to your cooking or to your meals. Or you can take the golden turmeric tea, like it's like where you mix milk and turmeric and have it as a golden turmeric tea, or you can just get already prepared turmeric tea bags and make sure that you are having them in most of your meal. And one thing to understand about turmeric, it is that it is fat soluble, so it's best taken with a meal, other than just taking water that you have just put a dash of turmeric. It is best when accompanied with a fat or an oil, and so because most meal contain fats and oils, so it is very easily digested or absorbed when it is accompanied with fat or other sensitizers like black pepper that are crucial for your absorption of turmeric. So on to our last food that you need to be adding is definitely walnuts. Walnuts have been found to increase the levels of sex hormone binding globulin, what is known as SHBG. And this SHBG is a hormone that helps bind and lower levels of free testosterone. You see, there's a lot of free testosterone in women with PCOS in their bloodstream. So this SHBG is what is needed to like capture and bind onto this free testosterone and to make sure that you are not growing excessive of facial hairs. So walnuts are very good for that, and they can easily be added to salads. They can easily, like, you can chop it up, add it to your salad, and add it to your oatmeal, add it to your chia seed pudding, almost everything. So make sure that you are taking your walnuts and the seeds that I've mentioned, the tea that I've mentioned, and just the last but not least bonus tip is to make sure that you are doing strength training. It's very, very important. As much as you are exercising, you need to make sure that you incorporate some strength training kind of workouts into your daily routine. And this one is very beneficial, not only for facial hairs, but it also helps to boost your metabolism. And you know that PCOS is a metabolic issue, so you need to make sure that you are doing everything that favors or fuels your metabolism and not the other way around. So that is it about facial hairs in women with PCOS. Definitely, there are also some targeted supplementation that you need to incorporate, of course, with the guidance of your nutritionist and your healthcare provider. And some of them, if I can just mention, but include zinc or super metal or white peony. There is also herb called white peony. So those are just some of the targeted supplements that you can also add on top of what I've mentioned to make sure that you are keeping at bay these facial hairs, or what is known as beards in women, that is associated with PCOS. I hope that you have learned a thing or two from this video, and I look forward to your comments and to you subscribing to this channel. It's a bye-bye.